Hey, what's good, everybody? It's the Southern Hospitality Bo, founder for 31007, born in Louisiana, two times witness in Vallejo, California, before and after my 21st birthday suit, before and after the Southern Hospitality rap song of 2000, before and after the murder of Mac Dre, and before and after the 707 Solana County Jail. Here to bring you another game. We're going up against the Beavers this week. Should be an easy one. Yeah. So let's just make sure everything is in the setting. I set it on. Yeah, All American. We should run this. And like I said, if it gets way too easy on this next season, we're gonna go back up. Well, I'm gonna go back up to Heisman. But I'm about to get this on and me enjoy the game, y'all.
Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Research Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here been ready for this clash since early this morning. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oregon State's offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
To the air on second down. This one's complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. So LSU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's... He can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was...
Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
Man, this guy is so scary when he has the ball in his hands. He kind of reminds you, he's got a little bit of Leonard Fournette. He's got a little bit of Clyde Edwards-Helaire, you know, just that shake and bake. And when they get in the second level, DBs just don't seem to know how to tackle this guy. You don't want to submarine. He might hurtle over you, but if you don't go in with conviction, and he's got the speed to get outside and take it the distance. This dude just makes your heart stop every time he has the ball.
They'll go back to the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Green. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
First down here for the offense. Scanning the field. It's high. Got his man. Open space at the 25. Touchdown LSU. A great catch and run for 6.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Card. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got his man in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
3rd down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. It works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's high. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And they're able to get him on the ground. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools. Box to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Unloads it left. With the catch, it's Hill. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you...
He's going to let it go. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Minnesota. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback at LSU. They typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. Boom. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give on the inside. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Gain of 9. Brings up. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. 14, Oregon State, 7. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the running back. Look out, he's got room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Hurley. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him, and you know it's a long game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires the pass, intercepted. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Durant. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers can really attack on this second and short. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They'll be getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Beavers will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. And the Beavers with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Touchdown, Oregon State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass. It's Hurley. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quickly out to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They just keep firing. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durant. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Carr. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Beavers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Hurley. Finds his back in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Dupree. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Jacobs. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Got it in the middle, it's Durant. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. They'll start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Jacobs. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Beavers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Quick strike complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Turning it on. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on first down. He snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Hurley. Makes the catch, it's Anderson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets.
And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick completion on the out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And they didn't get him lined up in the middle, so he'll have to knock it through from 54 yards out on the left side. That is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Beavers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys and you got to read them, but sometimes they lie to you. You could see the little misdirection by this offense. Fooled the defense, created some space. The offense took advantage and made a huge play.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They need the 40 to convert here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Makes the catch. It's Jacobs. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. On the shovel. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Beavers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Carr. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these third and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit guys up front, especially in the red zone area. Nice job by this offense, slipping the pass, getting rid of the football, setting up the first and goal.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball is on the 2, 3rd and goal, and they'll go jumbo package. Trying to punch it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 8 over Stanford. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He breaks a tackle. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's got an open man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll run it from the gun. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Hurley. Makes the catch. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, the quarterback has looked his way early, and he's looked his way often all game long. Now he's got over 150 yards when throwing to that guy.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This offense in dire need of a touchdown. Is 3rd and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal. You got to turn around. Give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Card. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. They'll run play action. Rush is on him. Running to Green. Got the first down.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
and defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
From the gun on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Durant. There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running into the open space. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The Beavers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll do it himself.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. The give to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. Sends it downfield, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Beavers are threatening in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Dupree. Makes a man miss. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stop the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Hurley. He uncorks one deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws. Small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Finds the big tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a huge play. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown LSU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, we see so many offenses talk about getting yards.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Beavers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, use some play action, make some bigger plays down.
Got enough space. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
LSU 34.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Beavers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the 4th, a chance to move on top with a score. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Working that left side now. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. He slides that just inside the right upright. And we are all tied up here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
The give on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Durant. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Beavers have their offense in high gear. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the 2nd level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
And the Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. The give from the gun. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Splits the uprights. Good. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming. Good job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
Grab near the marker. It's Green. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Looking to the big tight end.
And can do it at a high level, just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the air, it's high. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for